Did you know that the tradition of student apprentices studying technique and theory under the guidance of master artists is older than the Renaissance? Do you wish you could experience what that was like to sit in a studio surrounded by art students at every level of expertise and listen to their work as it was being critiqued and guided by masters of their craft? Now imagine you can get that experience every month simply by becoming a Barnstone Patreon supporter. My name is Kat Barnstone Safran, daughter of master artist and educator Myron Barnstone, who for over 35 years instructed thousands of aspiring artists of every age and artistic background. We're carrying on his legacy of classical atelier-style art education through our Master Guide program, and you're invited. Become a Patreon supporter at the $25 or higher level, and you'll have access to the full mentoring sessions between Barnstone students and their chosen master guides. Here's just a short sample of a full-length sessions that you can enjoy every month.
Doing a good job here with the, you've got that little bit of the shoulder from the circle coming, and then the triangle meeting that, and then I think you might just have it a little bit too long on that main triangle.
Too long on that main triangle.
That because you're going almost from the circle to almost the top of the neck on that just a single triangle.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's got to be a sort of extra triangle from the circle, and then another one that goes to the top. Is that right?
I think so, and I don't have a Perrier bottle with me, but yeah. So it looks like you've got from the circle to that first triangle. That looks like a good interval there. But yeah, double check the neck.
Because at one point there was in the video, somebody had done a Perrier bottle like that. And it caused too much of like one straight line, whereas the shape's a bit more sort of curvy. But I found it hard to estimate with that, because last time you said that with the overlapping spears in the middle, one is slightly smaller than the one on the top. And I mean, I pretty much estimated it to like 2 millimeters, but I'm worried that might be a bit too much.
Yeah, I think you've gone a little too far. The bottom one's a little too small now, and it's also a little bit wonky there. The circle there, like the top circle is nice and clean and even, and then the bottom one's a little bit lopsided.
Yeah, all right, I see what you mean.
Partly that's probably because you end up with two circles, and you're doing all the grid work, which lines go to which circle. So you may want to, if you have a compass, you may want to just do one of the circles with the compass, so you don't end up.
Okay.
It's clear that
you're rubbing it all over the place.
Yeah, like it's clear that you understand how to do that circle template very well. I think just here, the one where you end up with the two overlapping ones, it's throwing you off. So I would just do the second. I would do one of those circles. I guess probably do either one. Do one of them with the compass, just so you don't end up.
Okay.
Or alternately, you can do it kind of layers of tracing paper, one or the other of them, so that you don't end up with so many overlapping lines. You end up losing track of which ones go to which.
I looked on the cheat sheet with that, and because the size of the cheat sheet's not like massive.
Right.
It didn't look like there was any difference between the circles, so I guess it must be like just 1 millimeter, as little as that.
Yeah.
You know? But when you look at the Perrier bottle, there is this angle, isn't there? There's this sort of angle, so it's maybe not quite as that. I also discovered that this isn't a third. This isn't a third of the total thickness.
Yeah, I think it's a third, right? The neck on the Perrier is a little wider than a third, right?
So that's okay, is it?
Yeah.
It's a little wider than a third.
I think the Perrier is a little bit wider than a third at the neck.
The Perrier bottle, I'll do the other circle again, a bit bigger, and only leave like maybe 1 millimeter difference.
Yeah, if this is
and do the circle with a compass.
right, yeah, if this is 2 millimeters in, then yeah, I think 1 millimeter in should be right.
But apart from that, it's okay. Well, and also add another triangle, maybe somewhere here.
Yeah, I mean double check, but that looks like that's a pretty long stretch to be just one angle. Like you've got the whole way from where it meets the circle almost to the lip is just one line. So I think that's a bit too straight.
Yeah, I mean, I was referring to my gesture drawings, and I must have picked a bad page, maybe. I don't know. But,
well, it's also with the gestures, that kind of precise angle is not going to show up as much because it's a little line. So yeah, I mean this is where you really find the exact angles, but you're doing an excellent job with the construction overall.
Join us in keeping Myron's legacy alive. Join the Barnstone Patreon today. Follow the link embedded below, and you'll get full-length lessons just like these, plus much, much more every month. You'll learn a new, fresh perspective, insight, and technique with every session. We really can't wait to see you there. As Myron would always say, thank you and be well.